The Scandalous Life of John Francis Fitzgerald, 10 Shocking Facts. John Francis Fitzgerald, famously known as Honey Fitz, was a prominent political figure in early 20th century Boston and the maternal grandfather of John F. Kennedy. Serving as mayor of Boston and a U.S. representative, Fitzgerald had an illustrious career marked by charisma, controversy, and scandal. A beloved yet polarizing figure, he was known for his political savvy, personal charm, and tumultuous personal life. This video explores 10 of the most scandalous, shocking, and intriguing facts about Fitzgerald's life and legacy. Fact number 1. Early life, family, and ambitions. John Francis Fitzgerald was born on February 11, 1863, in the North End of Boston, a working-class Irish neighborhood. His parents, Thomas Fitzgerald and Rosanna Cox, were Irish immigrants. As the youngest of 12 children, Fitzgerald had to distinguish himself early in life. Although he initially pursued medicine at Harvard Medical School, his passion for public life led him to leave medical school after only a year. Politics ran in the family. His father-in-law, Patrick Kennedy, had been a prominent politician in Boston's Irish circles. In 1889, Fitzgerald married Mary Josephine Hannon, with whom he had 6 children, including Rose Fitzgerald, the future mother of John F. Kennedy. Fitzgerald had an ambitious vision for his descendants, repeatedly telling his children, "One of you will be president." His daughter Rose played a key role in achieving this dream through her son, John F. Kennedy, who became the 35th U.S. president. However, Fitzgerald's family life was not without strain. Rumors of extramarital affairs trailed him throughout his marriage, with Fitzgerald earning the nickname Honey Fitz for his charm and flirtations. Though admired by many, these personal failings scandalized Boston's conservative elite. Number 2. Mayor Honey Fitz, a scandalous political career. Fitzgerald served as mayor of Boston twice, from 1906 to 1908 and again from 1910 to 1914. His tenure brought improvements in infrastructure, including parks, public transportation, and civic buildings. However, his administration was also marred by allegations of corruption and favoritism. It was widely rumored that Fitzgerald awarded lucrative city contracts to his political supporters, a practice known as patronage. Immigrant communities, particularly the Irish, benefited from these rewards, solidifying his popularity among them but drawing ire from his opponents. Critics accused Fitzgerald of manipulating elections by employing ward bosses, local leaders who provided favors to immigrants in exchange for their votes. These tactics gave him an edge in Boston's volatile political landscape. Fitzgerald's fiercest rival was James Michael Curley, who repeatedly challenged him. Their rivalry became a central feature of early 20th century Boston politics, with both men accusing each other of bribery and incompetence. Number 3. Affair with a cigarette girl, a public scandal. Fitzgerald's reputation took a sharp hit in 1907 when rumors spread that he was having an affair with Elizabeth Toodles Ryan, a young cigarette girl known for her beauty. Newspapers quickly seized on the scandal, portraying Fitzgerald as a morally compromised public official. The affair shocked Boston's conservative residents and deeply strained his relationship with his wife, Mary Josephine. Despite efforts to keep the story quiet, allegedly using political influence to suppress media coverage, the damage was done. His opponents exploited the scandal, painting Fitzgerald as more focused on romantic escapades than public service. This incident exemplified the dual nature of his character. Fitzgerald was charismatic and likable, but his personal flaws made him vulnerable to attacks. Number 4. Power struggles with James Michael Curley. The rivalry between Fitzgerald and James Michael Curley was one of the most bitter in Boston's political history. The two Irish-American politicians represented different factions within the city's power structure. Curley, with his populist appeal, sought to undermine Fitzgerald at every turn. Their feud reached a climax in 1913 when Curley exposed Fitzgerald's affair with Toodles Ryan, ruining his chances for re-election. The scandal helped Curley ascend to power, marking the end of Fitzgerald's dominance. Although Fitzgerald remained influential behind the scenes, Curley became the new face of Boston politics. Their rivalry persisted even after Fitzgerald left public office, with both men continuing to exchange public insults for years. Number 5. The election scandal of 1910. The 1910 mayoral election was one of the most hotly contested in Boston's history. Fitzgerald's campaign was accused of engaging in voter fraud, with reports suggesting that his supporters paid immigrants to vote multiple times and tampered with ballot boxes. Although he denied any wrongdoing, the allegations cast a shadow over his second term in office. Fitzgerald's detractors claimed that his actions during the election set a dangerous precedent for Boston politics, fostering a culture of corruption that persisted for decades. Supporters, however, insisted that Fitzgerald was merely playing by the rules of the political machine, where such practices were common. Number 6. The mysterious business deals. In addition to his political controversies, Fitzgerald was involved in several questionable business ventures. During and after his time as mayor, rumors circulated that he used insider knowledge to acquire real estate in strategic locations across Boston. One notable rumor claimed that Fitzgerald purchased land in the Seaport District ahead of major development projects, anticipating a surge in property values. Though no formal investigations were launched, these business dealings added to the perception that Fitzgerald blurred the lines between public service and personal gain. Critics argued that his financial maneuvers demonstrated a lack of integrity, while supporters saw him as a savvy businessman taking advantage of opportunities. Number 7. Political comeback attempts and public humiliation. After leaving office in 1914, Fitzgerald made several attempts to return to politics. However, his influence had diminished, and his efforts ended in public humiliation. In 1917, he ran for mayor again but was soundly defeated by Andrew James Peters, a Curley ally. This defeat marked the end of Fitzgerald's active political career. Despite his fall from grace, he continued to wield influence behind the scenes, offering advice to allies and helping groom his grandson, John F. Kennedy, for future political success. Number 8. The legacy of Honey Fitz's singing. Fitzgerald was known not only for his political career but also for his love of music. He often entertained crowds by singing songs like Sweet Adeline at public events, rallies, and social gatherings. While some found his performances endearing, others criticized them as distractions from his political responsibilities. Even as mayor, Fitzgerald was known to interrupt meetings to sing for visitors, reinforcing his reputation as a charming and somewhat eccentric figure. His love for music became a defining feature of his public persona, symbolizing both his charisma and his tendency to prioritize personal enjoyment over governance. Number 9. The Kennedy political dynasty begins. Fitzgerald's most enduring legacy lies in the Kennedy dynasty. His daughter, Rose Fitzgerald, married Joseph P. Kennedy, Sr., creating a political family that would shape American history. Fitzgerald played an active role in mentoring his grandson, John F. Kennedy, advising him on the importance of charisma and public image. Many of JFK's campaign tactics, such as his ability to charm crowds and manage rivalries, mirrored Fitzgerald's political style. Fitzgerald's ambition for his descendants was fulfilled in 1960, when JFK was elected President of the United States. His influence extended through subsequent generations, solidifying the Fitzgerald-Kennedy legacy. Number 10. Fitzgerald's later years and death. In his later years, Fitzgerald enjoyed the role of elder statesman. He remained active in Boston's social circles and frequently attended family events, where he was celebrated for his contributions to the city. Though he no longer held public office, he remained a fixture in local politics through his connections and influence. Fitzgerald passed away on October 2, 1950, at the age of 87, leaving behind a complex legacy of scandal, charm, and ambition. His death marked the end of an era in Boston politics, but his influence lived on through the Kennedy family, whose achievements cemented the Fitzgerald name in American history. His life, filled with both controversy and triumph, serves as a testament to the complexities of power and ambition.